This is the face of nightmares. Underneath a wardrobe of nunnery. The introduction was pretty damn awesome. But what's happening, film friends? Dave the Film Junkie here, bringing you a film review of The Nun. The Nun stars Damien Bichir, Taissa Farmiga. Man, you know how bad I am with names. But it's directed by Karen. My God. Corin Hardy. And of course, story by James Wan, and of course he created, the characters and blah, blah, blah. It's another prequel to The Conjuring. And this time we see The Nun. This of course is like the origin story of The Nun. It takes place way back when, before the events in The Conjuring. And basically it's just taking a place out of, what do they call it, convent? It's a creepy place. I mean, when you see this place, it's ridiculous. It's like, why would you want to have this here? I mean, it's like a big, huge place, like a castle out in the middle of the woods and this, that. And there's just like, apparently a lot of people get buried around here because there's tombstones everywhere. Nuns have died, so bring in a father and bring in Farmiga, who's not a nun quite yet. She hasn't taken her vows, so she joins to just kind of be like, hey, this is like going to be, I guess like a final test kind of scenario. And then, of course, realizes, wow, what am I getting myself into? There's some pretty crazy shit going on in the world, which I guess would help her be like, yes, I will marry God. My God! That's pretty much it. The haunting ensues. You see that creepy ass nun face, and yeah, I mean, Conjuring 2, that scene where you're not sure if it's the painting of the nun or if it's really the nun, is by far one of like the most stressful horror scenes ever. And James Wan, I love you. But do I love this movie? And I will say this: did not love it, enjoyed it, but I have some issues. The biggest issue was the pacing. Okay, like for some reason I didn't like how it was paced. There wasn't anything like really unique. I mean, when the scares happen, yeah, there's some good stuff there, but it's just the way that the story kind of flows, just kind of like that. I just was sitting there going, man, there's just, what? And even some of the scares didn't really get me too much. When it starts getting into the whole thing, I mean, it opens up like, oh, pretty cool. Didn't like make me go, oh my God. And even my friend, she was kind of, she was okay, but yeah, and then once the story really kicks in, and when they show up to this big castle, that could have dead nuns, live nuns, who knows, when the scares start happening, yeah, there's some good scares in this movie and some good camera techniques that they use, not like anything like too crazy. I mean, when it comes to, James Wan, he established this universe, and he established it perfectly, I think, because when you go back and watch Conjuring 2, the way that guy builds up tension, you almost want, okay, these other directors need to take note on that. And David F. Sandberg did with the Annabelle creation. He definitely did, which really shocked me, and I was really hoping this was going to happen with The Nun, but sadly did not get that satisfaction. The final act, though, was pretty strong. I dug the final act. As shit was going down and wrapping up, it actually was done pretty well. And then, of course, how it leads into the rest of the universe. I won't say anything, no spoilers here, but it does it pretty well, even though it seems like it's rather quick. But yeah, but throughout the whole movie, the pacing and just, I don't know, I didn't even feel for really any of the characters. And then, you're kind of questioning certain things with the characters, and I was going, I don't know. So I was hoping for an Annabelle creation, did not quite get that. But I'm not going to say like, hey, don't go see this movie. If you like this universe, if you like scary movies, yes, definitely go watch it. I was just hoping for just a little bit more. I was hoping for more, I was hoping for, like I said, what Sandberg did with Annabelle creation, I was hoping we were going to get with this, because I was absolutely shocked by Annabelle creation, because it's like, there's no way that movie should have been that good, and it was, because of just really good filmmaking. And you could tell that Sandberg really took a lot of pages out of James Wan's book, and it just seems like Hardy didn't quite capture that. And that was a little disappointing. But a strong final act. I'll give that. Strong final act. A lot of good things that happen in there. And like I said, how it leads into the rest of the universe. And The Nun is, what's great about that is Annabelle and The Nun are new horror icons. They are. like when you know we're coming into Halloween, you know, like you watch like E or Sci-Fi Channel, they do like the top 20 this, that, and this. I mean, they're gonna be up there. They're gonna be there with like Jason, your Freddy's, and all those. You know, they're gonna be up there now because you know it's hard to create something new and something to scare the audience. And The Nun definitely does that. It's just I just wanted just a little bit more. I don't know. And then, like I said, the pacing of the story just didn't work for me. So there you have it, guys. Yeah, I enjoyed it, but I wanted more. And you know, like I said, it just didn't fully work for me. But I still recommend you going to see it if you like this universe. If you're a horror fan, definitely go do it. It's a good date movie, obviously. You know, your date likes this stuff. Definitely go see it. Go check it out this weekend. Let me know your thoughts about it down below if you did see it. And hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel. Visit filmjunkie.com for my content. And, of course, follow me on the Twitter, the Facebook, all that stuff. And visit the closet for shirts and stickers. All right, guys? I mean, the face, still, I can't look. I'm not going to look. So I'll just talk to you guys later.